Dandelions, should we love them or should we loathe them? Well, there's a lot of history when it comes to the dandelion. The name dandelion comes from Dandelion. That's the French word, and it means really, when you look at their foliage, lion's teeth. So you can almost see the edges of the foliage. Dandelions, how did the heck did they make their way to North America? Well, they were probably brought here by Europeans hundreds of years ago, not because they were a stowaway, but they were brought here with a purpose, and that purpose was all their medicinal benefits. As a matter of fact, for centuries, even thousands of years, they've been used from everything from the root all the way from the flower for all their medicinal benefits. Now, dandelions, why should we love them? Well, we should love them because did you know that there's probably more nutritional value in a dandelion than what there is in any other vegetable in your vegetable garden? Dandelions have more vitamin A than spinach, more vitamin C than tomatoes, and are a powerhouse of iron, calcium, and potassium. This is why we should also love them. You can enjoy a complete meal from dandelions. You could use the greens for salads. You could even make a dandelion quiche. You could do dandelion ice cream. You could wash it down with dandelion wine. And even if you overindulge, a cup of dandelion tea is the perfect remedy since dandelions help the liver flush hangover-inducing toxin from the body, making you feel better. And also dandelions, this is gonna sound kind of funny, but they could also help your lawn. How the heck could they help your lawn? Well, you see their large, long taproot? That actually breaks up the soil. So for compacted soils, it can actually help loosen the soil and improve the quality of the soil for your lawn. That is, if you still have a lawn, because dandelions, they are survivors. Of course, they're a perennial weed that will come back each and every year due to their root, but as well, their flower production is like no other. Those beautiful blooms, when they go into those seed pods, they have that little feathery kind of appearance. Well, those allow them to float far away and land, and wherever there's exposed soil, boom, you're gonna get a dandelion. So let's say that you loathe them. Yes, indeed. The reason they just don't look good, and many North Americans want that perfect green grass with no yellow in it whatsoever. Well, you may want to remove them. The key for removal, if you're doing hand removal, is you have to remove that taproot. If you snap the taproot, you're almost gonna get 2 dandelions that come back. You can also use products such as Weed Be Gone, which is a chelated iron. That chelated iron, it's totally non-harmful to pets and or to family members that are out there. You're just gonna spray it, that will actually rot out the dandelion and eventually kill it. And finally, you want to cut your grass a little taller. By cutting your grass at least 3 inches, that's going to prevent dandelion seeds from germinating because the blades of the grass will be long enough to shade them out. And finally, people out there that are wondering, dandelions, when it comes to their flower, are they a good pollen source for bees? Well, many studies have proven and shown that they are a pollen source for bees, but they're not the ideal or perfect pollen source for bees. As a matter of fact, the bees would rather go to the crabapple and or the cherry tree and or the good old peach tree, not to the dandelion. Dandelions, love them or loathe them? I kind of love them and loathe them. It all depends. If I eat them, I love them. If they're in my lawn, I gotta tell you, I do loathe them. You love me not. Hey, if you do love the video, and maybe you love dandelions or you just love gardening, click on subscribe. And then that way we can keep you informed with all the different garden tips and tricks, because it's always my mission to make your garden blooming, one that you'll love. Bye for now.